Good afternoon, awesome ladies of Porter County. I'm Bill Higbee, President and CEO of Porter County Community Foundation, live from Dish. It's the 2020 Women's Teenie. We're all part of a historic event, whether you realize it or not. This is the first Women's Teenie in Porter County to happen during a pandemic. And we're all getting used to doing things differently, like this thing, this headgear. Although it has come in handy at home lately, I'll be honest with you. I hope you had a chance to watch the video that came out last week, the one that started with me sitting in a tree. That was not my idea. But what was my idea was featuring 8 of our famous Women's Fund members who had a chance to tell you why they support the Women's Fund of Porter County and what that support means to the organizations who then get funding. It's excellent work, and I hope you had a chance to hear from them. In that video, you also got to see the stories of the 2 most recent grantees, Doombrook and Dress for School, 2 organizations working very hard every day, depending on support from the community to help kids and families in Porter County. For 20 years now, the Women's Fund of Porter County has been using the power of collective giving to make great strides in doing good work, supporting organizations that we count on. Since that time, over the course of 20 years, they have given away $676,000 to 27 different organizations, all working hard every day to improve our communities. Besides the amount they've given away, they've been building an endowment fund. And today, that endowment fund stands at just a few pennies shy of $1 million. That's a lot of tubas. Last year alone, $98,000 was raised by 204 donors. 64 of those donors gave at the membership level. Now, any amount is welcome. And let me say that again. Any amount is welcome and needed. But for those who can and want to give at the membership level, which is $1,000 or more, there's a special benefit. And I know you're hoping that benefit is that I'll show up on your doorstep and play a song on the tuba. But fortunately for you and your neighbors, that is not the case. The benefit is that those who give at the membership level have the opportunity to participate in the process that then decides how to give the grant money away that year. Just like Dress for School and Doombrook received last year's grants, 2 other organizations will receive them the next time. And we need a dedicated group of people, a dedicated group of givers who care about the community to decide how best to use that money. Now, before I introduce our special guest this evening, I do want to take a moment and thank 4 important organizations who have helped make this event possible. 4 of the foundation corporate partners: First Source Bank, Indiana Beverage, Mason Investments, and NIPSCO. We really appreciate their involvement and their longtime support of the foundation. Now, I would like to introduce to you our celebrity mixologist who's going to help celebrate 20 years of good work in the Women's Fund, Marlene Nosbush. Marlene, come on out here. Let's hear from Marlene. All right, Marlene, you are here helping us celebrate some really extraordinary work of the Women's Fund. So tell us what you have planned for this evening. What are we going to do?
All right, Bill. So when you approached me a while back and told me about your situation, I'm thanking you for asking me to help along with this. So I thought that I would come up with a tangerine quarantine. And that way we all need some vitamin C, and this will be filled with it due to the tangerines that are in it.
So this is a health food, too.
It is a health food.
Better than exercise.
Better than exercise.
Good.
And we'll leave that at that.
Okay.
Okay. And you probably won't think it's better than beer.
Ooh, so this doesn't taste like beer.
Doesn't taste like
Marlene,
beer. But next time we'll have to do a beer influenced martini in honor of you, Bill.
All right.
Okay, so with the tangerine martini, we're gonna fill our shakers up with ice.
Okay. Nice, that sounds easy.
Yeah, that's easy for you.
All right.
And Bill, I've taken all the ingredients and I've measured them out for you in
You
order
didn't think I
to,
could handle measuring myself?
well, no, maybe not. But you know, you always measure up, Bill.
Okay, oh, well, thank you.
There you go.
That's very kind.
So the first thing we do is we're gonna put in our 2 ounces of vodka.
All right, 2 ounces of vodka, I think that's this one.
That is that one. I have them lined up all behind your bottles.
Excellent.
Okay, then let's do the 2 ounces of the tangerine juice.
Tangerine juice, I can tell, that's this one.
All right.
Okay,
We also have, our Contro.
all right, that's this one?
Yes.
Contro?
Yep.
Contrary. Contro.
Okay, we also have fresh lemon juice.
Lemon juice, I
A little bit more
recognize
vitamin
that.
C.
A little more vitamin C,
And
deal.
last but not least, the simple syrup.
Simple syrup. Now, this isn't complicated syrup, this is simple syrup.
No,
Because
it's
there is
pretty
a
simple.
difference.
There is a difference. Now, with simple syrup versus complicated, all you do is take equal parts of sugar and water, and then you boil it till it gets to a syrup-like consistency.
I'm not allowed to play with fire though, so I could not
Okay,
do
all
that.
right, maybe you can get your life.
Okay, I don't
Okay, we're gonna put our lids on and make
All right,
sure they're
it's
nice
on.
and tight.
do that.
Okay, so over the years, I've been known to make, shake my money maker,
Whoa,
making those grapefruit martinis, but now we're going to do the tangerine quarantini, and I've made a little song and dance.
oh no,
Okay, so it's a
You
little
did.
exercise.
all
Go
right.
along with this,
Exercise, Go
okay.
along with it.
Now,
Okay.
I am known to be kicked out of the church choir. So
Oh,
I'm gonna need you to help me join in on the song once you get the hang of the tune, okay?
I'll see if I can, I'm usually playing the tuba part, now we don't have to sing, but
Well,
All right.
somebody has to have musical talent, Bill, and I'm thinking it's gonna be you.
I said tuba, not musical talent.
Okay, well, that's music to me.
All right,
Okay, we're gonna
yes.
do shake, shake, shake martini, shake them all day long. Shake, shake, shake martini, shake them all day long. Some people shake them high, some people shake them low. Some people shake them all around just to make my soul. So let's shake, shake, shake martini, shake them all day long. Shake, shake, shake martini, shake them all day long. Woo!
That's
You
cold.
work out? I know, it's nice sweating. That's how a martini should be, though.
Can I record this as a workout? My
I
workout
think you
journey?
can.
Okay, good.
But probably all the calories we worked out, we're going to bring back up.
Ooh,
All right, so with the perfect martinis, we have to make the garnish. You all right there?
garnish, we don't put garnish on food.
No, well, sometimes Spiro might have a lemon. No, no fruit in yours?
No,
Okay,
right
so
here.
grab a little piece of
All
tangerine.
right, little piece of tangerine.
Okay, we're doing the glass now, Bill.
Oh, sorry, this is the glass.
Okay, and then we're gonna rim it
In it,
with the tangerine, and that gives a little juice.
all right.
There you go.
Just throw that anywhere.
Yeah,
Just-
well, not on the floor at home, but back in our little sink there is fine. And then we've got a nice sugar rim.
This is a snazzy little doohickey here.
Yeah, it's a bar doohickey,
It's a
so
hard doohickey.
every good bar has them. Okay,
I'll take your word for that.
all right. So then let's take our lids off our martini,
Take this the little top one off.
Yep.
All right,
and then we're gonna fill our glass.
fill our glass.
We'll fill it to the rim.
All right.
All right. Looking good. I'll fill that up, Bill.
Fill it up. All right. I'm just trying to be,
There you go.
I don't want to spill it.
All right. Then,
Oh,
nice.
This
Finishing
is
touches
quite
are
great.
cigardi. So here's a nice fresh slice of tangerine.
fresh slice of tangerine. You don't hear that too often.
All right, so there you go, Bill.
Okay, so
There's
this
a drink.
is a tangerine quarantini
Correct.
made by the famous Marlene Nashbush. Now, there's something here that sort of reminds me of the Women's Fund. And that is that you have taken all of these different ingredients, different sizes, different colors, different amounts, different flavors. You've added them all in together
Right. To make a winning combination.
to make a winning combination. How about that? And that's exactly what the Women's Fund is. It's people of all around Porter County who give whatever is possible for them, gifts of $25 to $25,000 into the Women's Fund to make something that benefits our community, just as this tangerine quarantini is going to benefit me in a little bit. So that's pretty special. And the other thing that I really like about this is that it matches my shirt. And see, how about that?
Tangerine twins.
Did you plan it this way?
I certainly did.
Yeah. Well, see, it worked out fine. It is pretty special to be here with the Tangerine Quarantine. Now, you also, Marlene, you have a reputation. Like it or not, you have a reputation. I won't tell your husband.
Thank you
But you
very
have a
much.
reputation for being an expert, a master cheesecake artist, right? And
Well, at least that's what you say.
well, that's what I say. And usually what I say doesn't carry a whole lot of credibility, but tonight it does. Just tonight.
Okay.
Master cheesecake artist. And when I come to Dish, I have been known to always order your cheesecake. And sometimes, well, maybe always, order more than one piece. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I have cheesecake pants. And they're pants that have a little extra stretch in them.
They have an elastic band.
They have an elastic band like these right here. And that's what I wear when I come to Dish.
Oh,
Because
you can eat my cheesecake.
so I can eat more than one piece of cheesecake, and please don't tell my wife that I eat more than one piece.
Okay, well, Bill,
Because-
you know, your secret is my secret.
Thank you.
Whatever happens at the dish stays at the dish.
Oh,
okay?
that is good news. Glad to hear. So if I come to Dish and this thing's in the way. If I come to Dish and I want to order a tangerine quarantini, will it pair well with my favorite cheesecake, cappuccino chocolate?
I don't think that flavor profile works very well.
How about the lemon cheesecake with blueberry compote?
Well, you know, that's a little bit citrus forward, and so that could work. But I'm trying to think of some other stuff.
Oh, how about the salted caramel pecan?
No. What I actually think pairs best with this is a special appetizer that I had our chef whip up for your occasion tonight.
What are we waiting for?
Okay, well, we'll wait for Chef Mike.
Okay, Chef Mike. Where's Chef Mike? Hey, there he is, Chef Mike. Hey, I like your face here too.
Thanks, Ray.
Looks like mine. It says, yours says Chef, and mine says Bill.
And mine says Marlene Teeny.
All right.
And
Chef Mike.
speaking of great combinations, we've actually got an appetizer that we're going to be serving here at Dish. This is our Mexican grilled shrimp and calamari cocktail. So unlike an American cocktail, this one is it's Mexican influence. It has English cucumbers pureed with poblano peppers, and it's topped with roasted corn and avocado.
Is there any booze in there?
No booze, but it pairs perfectly with the quarantini.
All right. But they're English cucumber. This is a Mexican
It's a
themed
Mexican
kind of
thing.
thing, but you're using English cucumbers?
Correct.
Don't
yes.
tell the
Normally
English.
it would be like a clam and tomato mixture, and it would be red versus green, but this one did a little twist, and I feel that it pairs well with the drink.
All right.
And it brings out the color too. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thanks, Chef.
Right.
Thanks for being with us. Looking forward to trying that. I like the glass. Matches ours.
I know.
Could you put a tangerine on
Well, I
there?
think Chef had a lime.
Oh, there's a lime. That's what makes it Mexican, I guess. Lime.
Well,
All right.
it could help.
That's cool. All right. Well, thanks to Chef Mike. This reminds me, Marlene, of the. Did you say you told me that he played in the band in high school, right?
Yeah, Chef
Mike
did play in the band, and matter of fact, he played the tuba.
He played the tuba. Well, next time I come, we're gonna play a duet, dueling tubas. Me
Okay,
and Chef Mike.
I'll talk him into it.
It'll
He's
be
got a
great.
busy night going on tonight.
Yeah, we
so-
won't bother him tonight. This reminds me of a story. Did you ever hear the story about the gorilla carrying a tuba that walked into a bar?
No, please, tell me about it.
Boy, this is a good one. A gorilla carrying a tuba walks into a bar, sits down. The bartender says, after he recovers from being taken aback a little bit, he says, "What can I get you?" And the gorilla says, "I'll have a martini, please." So the bartender makes a martini, brings it to the gorilla, sets it down. The gorilla hands over a $20 bill. The bartender makes his way to the cash register thinking, this is a gorilla carrying a tuba. He can't be that smart. So he just gives the gorilla back $1 in change. hoping the gorilla won't know. A couple minutes later, the bartender says, you know, we don't get too many gorillas in here. And the gorilla says, well, at 19 bucks a drink, I'm not surprised. So let that be a lesson.
Wow, what, was he in Chicago?
Well, maybe he was. He wasn't in Melbourne, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. All right, folks, I want to encourage you to give to the Women's Fund of Porter County. Doing great work. It requires everybody. If we're all going to be able to do good work, it takes everybody to jump in. Just like we used all these different ingredients, it takes every person to make their contribution. So please, give. You can give online via our website, which is down there in front of me. You can write one of those things that people used to do all the time, that little piece of paper. I think it's called a check. We'll still take those. They work. You can do that. If you don't want to mail it, I don't know where the post office stands right now. There was some fracas here. There was some bumfuzzle about this, that, and the other thing. So I don't know. If you don't want to mail it, call me. I'll come and get it. Carrier pigeon, Pony Express, doesn't matter. We'll take a check. If you want to donate your house, you can donate your house. We can turn that into cash for the Women's Fund. If you have a herd of goats that you don't want anymore, we're not taking those. Almost anything else works. We can be creative. Generosity has a way of being creative. Come on down to Dish for a tangerine quarantini and Chef Mike's special tuba-themed appetizer. I do want to thank Linda Skolak, proprietor of Dish, for allowing us to come in, invade her space, make a mess. We really appreciate her hospitality tonight. I'm going to leave you with my grandfather's advice. Now, my grandfather was a little old Italian fellow. Most of what he told me, I can't repeat, but this is one that I can. He would sit me on his knee and bounce me around as a little kid, and he'd say, grandson, always remember, money won't bring you happiness unless you use it to buy martinis. And I'll add, or unless you use it to make a gift to the Women's Fund of Porter County. Thank you all for being with us. Thanks for being generous. Come on down to Dish. Marlene, thank you.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Thank you all very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.